Hey guys, well, Saturday morning, it's March the 2nd. So yeah, today is the drawing for my 100 subscriber contest that I started last week. So yeah, I've already got the names written down on the slips of paper. I've already assigned the numbers, though, like randomly. But I didn't look at the names or anything. Yeah, so kind of just like shook them up in my head. Like I said, I was going to do last week. Anyway, yeah, today is the drawing. I had 3 entries. And before I begin officially, you may notice, well, I'm not using my Canon camera right now. I'm using my old webcam that I bought about 3 years ago, and yeah, kind of save because it would just been easier like this for various reasons going on this morning. But yeah, I'm not wearing my glasses either, as you might can tell, because well, when I wear them, you'll see a glare on my lenses. So yeah, so I won't be wearing my glasses this morning for this video. So anyway, that said, I guess we shall begin. I'll run through the questions, and I guess I'll answer my own questions. I think it's only fair that I answer them myself. Um, okay, let's see here. Question number 1. Alright, okay, that's question number 1, and yes, I am wearing my glasses, because I have to, yeah, because I probably have to wear these to be able to read this properly, or a lot better. So my answer for question number 1 is not really a bullied character in the probably maybe the way you're kind of expecting, in some sense. But for me, my answer for this is the same answer that I had for when someone else asked this question on that website I'm on. And the bully TV character that I think I relate to the most is Dutch from the Shield. Dutch Wagenbach. Yeah, I got the Shield wiki pulled up right now, and kind of like looking at like where it describes his personality. I'm just going to read a little bit off this that I can kind of relate to, show you what I mean. Well, before I begin, let me point out that, believe it or not, yes, in college I actually majored in criminal justice, and I was a police intern at my university's police department my last semester. So there's also that. So, but anyway, see here. Let's see here. Where is it? Like there's this one like paragraph. I really wish I had this scene on YouTube, but unfortunately they do not. But this paragraph says, like in the first season, Dutch thoroughly interrogated and psychoanalyzed the man he suspected to be a serial killer. The suspect then did the same thing to Dutch, and with great effectiveness, dwelling on Dutch's lonely and awkward nature. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, yeah. My answer is Dutch because like I said, not bullied in the traditional sense, but kind of like if you watch the show, that's kind of how it's always been for me in a way with some people that, the thing is, well, growing up, I was bullied growing up and everything that, but oddly enough, I don't know. I mean, I never had the physical kind. I mean, no one, I mean, I was never beat up. I mean, nothing like that, but, like I had a friend, that I met, when we were in junior high, and when he first moved here in the 8th grade, that man, I felt bad for it. He got beat up so much when he first moved here. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, he's kind of like just that social ineptitude almost, or whatever. Kind of people were just always kind of messing with him and everything. That's kind of how people always did with me. Like they would always kind of like mess with me and everything. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. Question number 2. For me, it's kind of funny about this character because I actually haven't seen the show yet, which I'm planning on picking it up when I can. But a while back, I did this little, one of those old random personality quizzes, that like which character are you kind of quiz. And it was one of those well done ones where it was actually well thought out, and it wasn't like, you know, if you were a horror movie serial killer, what would you dress like? A red and green sweater, or the kind of questions where, let's face it, you know how to answer to get a specific character. This was one of those quizzes. It wasn't really like that. And plus, I hadn't even seen the show yet, so I had no idea how to answer. I wouldn't have had any idea how to answer anyway. So I answered it honestly, very truthful, with the questions and the answers, and I actually got the character Simon from Misfits from the show. It's the character Simon from the show Misfits, and got his personality description pulled up on my laptop as well. So here's kind of some of what it says. Simon was a shy social outcast, sentenced to community service for arson. Interestingly enough, I had a prison communities class in college. We had to decide on what crime. Our teacher kind of had us pretend like early in the class like we were in prison, and we had to like come up with we had to decide what crime it was that we were in prison for. Coincidentally enough, mine was arson. But anyway, Simon was depicted as the smartest individual of the group. He had no real friends. See here. Nervous to speak up, but desperate to make friends. Simon tried his hardest to be heard and accepted by the others, which helped to fuel everyone else's suspicion he was a little odd. And let's see, which is a shame because Simon would like nothing more than anything to feel noticed and valued by other people. He initially had no real friends, etc., etc. That sort of thing. I talked about this last year actually. How it's always been very difficult for me to make friends. Every friend I have. I mean, I said that I talked about this in a video I did last year of how every friend I have had, it's always been that person. It's always been that person who came to me. And every single person that I've kind of approached, maybe try to get it started or initiated, it's never gone well for me. And I could tell you a lot of stories about that, stuff that but of course there was that last year when the whole guy I used to be best friends with, if you remember. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, it's just I've always kind of been like that quiet. I've always been like this very quiet person, socially. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like I remember there was this one guy that I knew. I bet we were our second year in junior high. This guy was always very nice to me. Even all throughout college, whenever we would see each other, he would stop me and we would we would have actually stand there and talk to each other for a little while. Which I will tell you though. This guy, I do believe he never said this, but this guy's name was Graham, and we like I said, we met in when we were in the 8th grade, and he never said this, but I've always kind of had my suspicion that I do believe the reason early on why he was always so nice to me, was because I think he kind of felt bad for me with the way some people treated me at the time. When we were in the 8th grade. To be honest with you, I think there was a lot of it why he was so nice to me early on back then. I think he kind of felt bad for me with the way certain people treated me. We'll see. Let's just say in less than friendly ways. But anyway, that's my answer for number 2. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not trying to be. I don't want to get overly dramatic or anything like that. So, it's a fun video. So anyway, question number 3. All right. So question number 3. Take these off for a minute. Make sure they don't fall. So question number 3 is what you just saw. So my answer for this, well, I'll tell you, I do have a, there is a gun in my house, but I don't think that's not going to be my first option, if it's just a single zombie. Much like everybody else, I would grab something, there is something I have in my house, I keep it in my room, that I would grab to go try to take care of it. What that would be? Yep, crowbar. I would take this crowbar, I would go, take that. Yeah, I would just go shake it at him like an old man with a cane. Now, you know, yeah, seriously, this would be my weapon. My first this would be my first instinct right here. This crowbar. Either just do like stab him or just beat him to death again. So yeah. Anyway, that is my 3 answers. Anyway, now the purpose of this video, the very reason we're watching this video, is basically it's time to see who won. I had 3 entries, and one was from Ripley4077, one was from the Clay Singer, and the other one was from JRDN87 or Jordan87. Yeah. And I already, like I said at the beginning of this video, I already have the 3 names written down. Hey guys, I'm gonna have to have a quick change of plans on how I handle this, because it seems there might be a slight issue with the number generator. That I don't know. I kind of it doesn't seem as fair as I thought it was going to be. Running into what I was just trying. I think actually doing it like the way everybody does it actually might be a bit better for it. So that's what I'm just going to do instead. I'm just going to shake it all up a little bit. So we're just going to pick the winner like this, a traditional way. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something I wanted to try, the random number generator. Turns out it might not have been that best of an idea after all. So anyway, shake my head up a little bit. Okay. See, names are in here. Let's see, 3 entries. See, all 3 pieces of paper are in here. So, go ahead, reach in. Okay, see here. Let's see here. If I can fill the papers, that is. Okay. Alright. I have the slip of paper in my hand right now. As you can see, it's time to see who won. Alright, see here. Let's see here. Let's see who it is won. Oh, so turns out, yep, Ripley4077. So congratulations, man. Yeah, I'll let you watch this video first, and write me when you see it, and I'll send you the codes for the 3 gift cards. As far as I know, you'll be able to use them. I hope you can. I assume you'll be able to. I don't see why there would be a problem, but anyway, just so you'll know that the other 2 names are in here as well. Yep. Got them. See, just got them right here. Clay Singer, and Jordan 87. Yeah, subscribe to all 3 people. If you haven't already. Cool videos. So that said, that's really everything. So thanks for watching, and thanks for entering, guys. And maybe if I ever hit 200 subscribers, I may do another contest. We'll see. So anyway, yeah, that's really about everything. So Ripley, I hope you'll Ripley4077. I hope you'll enjoy the gift cards. So anyway, till next time, guys.